Well, let me answer that in a positive way, because I was thinking which way I was going to go there. So, actually, to be honest with you, it's like as if you're a soldier and you go to boot camp and you learn how to, do all these things to become a soldier. But when you get dropped out of the plane and hit the ground, or come up out of the boat and get on the ground and people are shooting at you, everything is different. You learn how to be a soldier by getting shot at. You learn how to be a soldier by being in combat. Same with being a police officer. You learn how to be a good cop by being in the field and experiencing anything that life throws at you. The way to become a great filmmaker is by making films. And I didn't learn from Hollywood. I learned by making movies. And I think I learned a lot about making movies, to the point where I directed and can direct. I know my cameras, I know my filters, I know my, most of all, what I learned about filmmaking is how to tell a story. And of course, you've got to come up with a great story that is something that's not just for you, because that's too selfish and it ends up being stupid, because nobody may care about what's important to you. It has to be a story that the people care about. And you have to really move people's lives. You have to inspire them. You have to lead them into contemplation. You have to make them laugh and make them cry. That's what a great film is, something that really inspires people. And the way you learn how to make a great movie is by making movies.
Thank you.
Sorry. Yeah. As at the moment, sequels are very...
Which media, sorry?
Stefan Schanahubi from Janet's Opinion. As sequels are at the moment very successful, would there be any chance that your fans will get a third part of Under Siege, for example?
I kind of waver between positive and negative in terms of, being an optimist and a pessimist. But this morning I'm going to be an optimist and tell you that I believe there really is a possibility we could do Under Siege 3 or some different sequels from some of the movies that people have loved throughout the years. And I think that time really may come, because the real filmmakers in the world are no longer Hollywood. They are from the world, around the world. And I think that China, for example, is probably the biggest market in the world now. And Hollywood doesn't have money anymore. They're trying to go out and get money. They don't have money. And I haven't seen a lot of good movies coming out of Hollywood. I have, however, seen great movies coming out of the world. So it's now the time for the world, for Asia, for South America, for Europe, to make great films and get the recognition they deserve.